picture coming into focus now, Greg, with a good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Edwards passes to Conley. Randall outside. Here's the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here are the Bulls now. White left side. Here's Buzelis. He's defended by Randall. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley kicks to Randall. Conley against White. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Giddey. And it's ball in the corner. Off target from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Randall. Randall is doubled. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Here's Vucevic. Now Buzelis, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Good on the triple.
And he wasted no time getting those points back. Great response from Ball.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Here's McDaniels. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Over in the corner, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Giddey kicks to Ball. Clock at 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Randall against Giddey. Randall no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
For the Bulls, Josh Giddey. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Giddey. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Outside, White. Vucevic a screen on Edwards. Here's White. No good with the triple. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Inside, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at Chicago. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Now here's Giddey. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vooch, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Edwards against White. Gobert with a screen on White. Edwards against White. And here's Conley outside. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Ball finds Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. No good on the 3. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Here's Giddey. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels passes to Randall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Buzelis. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
The first one falls.
And, you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a change for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Both free throws good from Randall.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Buzelis. Huerter against Edwards. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Randall kicks to Edwards. Conley surveying the D. Back to Edwards. It's all in by the Bulls.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass the Ball. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. And here's Vucevic. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 5 now.
The ability to stretch the 4 is such a dangerous weapon for Vooch and his team.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. That one goes. Count it.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans.
What a stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Giddey. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
From the inbound, and Herter gets it to go. Here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Oh my goodness, what a play!
Oh my. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Vucevic is screen on Conley. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here is Conley. 9 points last game out. Here's Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Ball. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
3 on the clock. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 7. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Randle outside. Fires for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randle with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Now here's Giddey. He has 7. Vucevic the pass to Herter. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Herter's got his second basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the miss from Vucevic. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert finds Randle. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Working on being more consistent with this shot. Randle certainly helping his confidence moving forward.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Takes the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball, how last month turned out for him, he's around 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Minnesota also making some changes. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. White looking around. Rebound by Alexander Walker. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Delta Center.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's White after the basket by Minnesota and the dunk by Smith.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
Randall outside. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Randall no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Right side Jones. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Clark in for McDaniels. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota leading by 6. Clark inside. White covering, and that one's good by Clark.
Dante DiVincenzo.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert against Collins. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Now Clark puts up a deep three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Julius Randle getting it done for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. McDaniels is out there with Reed. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Clark in at the small forward. Now, here's Clark. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Over Smith. A shot by McDaniels. No good. Bulls trail by 5. Jones, the pass to White. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Reed with a screen on White. Here's Alexander Walker. Basket good. Alexander Walker's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And Chicago shooting for the game at 42%. White dishes to Collins. Outside, Jones. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Jones. Minnesota shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. Down low. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones kicks to Williams. Smith the pass to Jones. Outside, White. Back to Jones. Chicago needs to get off a shot here from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Pass to McDaniels for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Bulls trail by 7. And here's Jones, defended by DiVincenzo. Now here's White. He's covered closely. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Clark sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Collins with some nice D. For Chicago, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Jones with the bounce pass. Williams with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Shoots from the line. He's off on that one.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. Jones the pass to Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls to Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Timberwolves also changing it up. Miller's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Dillingham. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Reed in the post. Working on Collins. 6 to shoot. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Huerter. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Lets it go from 11. That one falls. Jones has got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Miller finds DiVincenzo. Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Reed. That shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Here's Herter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Dillingham. Nothing on the board. Here's Clark. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Dillingham. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Reed. Now here is Miller. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Herter. Jones with it. Back to Herter. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. Here's Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And that one misses. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Josh Giddey's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Dance Cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen? You show us your best moves. Let's go.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. Second is Anthony Edwards.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And the energy they show on the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in that paint.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randle surveying the D. Gobert with a screen on Smith. Knocks down the three ball. Randle's got 13 points.
Yeah, an underrated ball handler. Randle can beat you off the dribble. He keeps pressure on the defense.
A floater. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Edwards. Randle against Smith. Gobert with a screen on Smith. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. And the layup falls. 9 points in the game so far.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And here is Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Randall against Smith. Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Josh Giddey.
He's off on the first.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now a look at the stats for Mike Conley. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey. Good on both. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Poked loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Mike Conley. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Now here's Randall. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Vucevic against Gobert. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Back to Vucevic. Ball finds Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's White. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Conley. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Edwards got 11 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Ball. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Up top, Giddey. Edwards defending. Vucevic is screen on Conley. Ball, the pass to White. Pass over DiVincenzo. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And stolen by White. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Giddy, no one around him. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. For 3, Josh Giddey. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Edwards looking it over. Randall outside. Right wing. Here's Dillingham. Misses the 3. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shots. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
These two guys have been very competitive with one another. Fans are getting their money's worth right now.
That said, I feel like the guy who can incorporate his teammates in the second half, he's got the best chance to walk away with the W.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Minnesota in the lead. They've got Vucevic. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White, and it's Ball in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Pass to Gobert. A shot missing. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gobert with it. He's covered by Ball. Gobert double-teamed. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in. Gobert's got the first bucket of the third here for Minnesota.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Giddey kicks to White. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 16 points.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Ball finds Giddey. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. It's good. And that's now 7 points for Vucevic.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Outside Edwards. Conley, the pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Off target with the jump hook.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Buzelis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Timberwolves leading by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Timeout. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. Averaging about 24 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Timberwolves on defense. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Conley with a wide open look. And they get it back. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Bulls. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. High post Vucevic. Edwards there. And Vucevic kicks to White. 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 8.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shoots over White. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Conley against Ball. Over Conley. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 11.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Randle outside. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Edwards with confidence.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Vucevic. Fader on the way. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, Vooch will do this to you. He's not scared of that mid-range. He's a midi master.
Randle outside. Edwards drawing the double team. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Out to the right wing. Vucevic against Randle. And Vucevic kicks to Ball. Vucevic a screen on Conley. Back to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley against Ball. Here's Randle. And then Randle slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randle got a lot of both.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Giddey. McDaniels defending. Vucevic a screen on McDaniels. Here's Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
That free throw good from Giddey. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And both free throws good for Giddey.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Randle outside. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
Now Ball. Ball sets a screen for Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. Pass to Ball. Giddey with it. He's got 15. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Vucevic. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from White.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. The jump hook. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randle outside. The three-pointer no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Ball gets double-teamed. Buzelis out to White. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Edwards, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Pass to Vucevic. Giddy with it. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Buzelis. Williams comes in for Josh Giddey. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Jones subbed in for Ball. Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now here's Vucevic. 11 points in the game. Smith outside. Vucevic, a screen on Randle. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And that corner pocket triple. Terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Here's Huerter. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 7. Reed the pass to Randle. Here is Edwards. Picked by Reed. Fires from deep. Edwards, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
And the first one drops.
Known as one of the game's great three-point shooters, Huerter knows his role and plays it well.
And Huerter drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 5. Randle outside. DiVincenzo with the screen on Smith. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Huerter. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Williams passes to Vucevic. Jones for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Now, Alexander Walker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Vucevic. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And that's 13 points for Vucevic.
Big man Vuce showing some quickness on that release.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Trying to get something going. And the layup is good. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Williams kicks to Smith. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. DiVincenzo against Jones. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jones, no luck.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Dillingham. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Reed is out there with Clark. And it's Minot in at the fourth.
Night in and night out, this is Herter's game. Looking for his spots on the arc.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Jones. Clark with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Jones finds Herter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dante DiVincenzo. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Kevin Herter. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Here's Dillingham. Defended by Jones. Dillingham with it. Smith with the defensive effort. Pass to Herter. Outside Collins. Now Jones. And that one drops for him.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now, here's Clark. Pass to Dillingham. Shot from 12. Here's Garza. It's not going to go for him. Collins with some nice D. Down low to tie it up. And there's the bucket as Williams finishes it off. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. And Clark has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Count the basket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Now here's Jones. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 7, Joe Ingles.
Herter against DiVincenzo to take the lead. Out to Smith from past the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Clark outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
First free throw is good. Josh Giddey's checked in for Trey Jones. Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Clark. He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Herter passes to Giddey. Collins setting the big for Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Minnesota making a switch. Minot's checked in.
Josh Minot.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Dillingham. Giddey defending. For the 3. Dillingham, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Williams finds Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Smith with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Herter against DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Edwards. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 34 points.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Now here's Giddey in the corner. Herter with it. And the Bulls with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards with it. Defended by Giddey. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Ball subbed in for Williams. That one is no good.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
Right down low. He's defended by Randall. And Vucevic kicks the ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Conley against Ball. Conley's shot is off.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
On the wing, Giddey. McDaniels defending. White, wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Oh, here's Edwards. Shoots over White. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Edwards got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Buzelis with the ball. He's defended by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Randall throws it down.
And recognized the change of possession and got in front for the score. Randall just a step ahead on that one.
Outside, White. Back to Giddey. It's up a 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Ball against Conley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Chicago.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And he makes the first.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. White against Edwards. Buzelis with the ball. That 3 off the mark. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Now Buzelis. And here's White. Vucevic a screen on Edwards to the inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs cut down to just one on the basket from Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Here's Conley. And the layup's good off the glass. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Buzelis with the ball. He's defended by Randall. Back to Giddey.
Switch.
Clock at 4. Shoots over McDaniel. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley up top. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Randall kicks to McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Ball, the bounce pass. Inside. Takes it off the glass. Giddey's got 9 points here in the second half. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Giddey against McDaniel. Fires the 3. Conley gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Our loudest fans are getting t-shirts. Who wants one? It's time for t-shirts. On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for t-shirts. It's time for t-shirts.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Poked away. Stolen by Conley. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And just too strong. Randall with momentum on his side against that contact.
Now, here's Vucevic. Over Gobert. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vucevic.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Randall from outside. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Ball against Conley. Ball no good. Minnesota leading by 4. McDaniels dishes to Randall. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Ball against Conley. Outside Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Pass to Buzelis. White with it. Clock at 6. There's Ball with the 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 14th foul.
.40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Conley against Ball. Over in the corner, Randall. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Outside Williams. There's the triple. Rebound Minnesota. And they go to the intentional foul.
Zach Conley. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert at the line for 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.